In this video, I'm going to show you what practice routine you need to put together when your focus is to build coordination. And if you watch until the end, I'm going to show you a very powerful resource that you can use to help with maintaining your practice. Now, when you're learning piano, there's so many things that you can focus on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a series of different practice routines that you can do or that you can use based on particular goals. What I mean by that is some of you may want to improve your sight reading. Some of you may want to improve your ear training. Some of you may want to work on a particular genre. Some of you may want to learn about improvisation. Some of you may want to learn about, building your hand techniques and coordination. So there's different practice routines that you would want to use to focus on each of those things. So I'm going to create a series of videos. I may even have other teachers come in and do some videos on that. But for this particular video, I'm going to show you, number one, a practice exercise that you can practice right away to help you with building your coordination if you're a complete beginner. And I'm going to give you a song that you can start working on. I'll put it in the description box towards the end of the video. So here, I'm going to give you something that you can use to practice playing both hands together. This is for the complete beginner. And just for reference, remember that this is C. So where the two black keys are, the white key to the left is C. And then after that is D, E, F, G. And then after G, it's A, and then B, and then C, and then it just repeats itself. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on, when we're playing both hands together, we're going to focus on keeping each of the hands in coordination, or keep your hands in sync with one another, because that's one of the first things you want to learn when it comes to building coordination. So with the right hand, keep in mind that the fingers have numbers. Well, if they have numbers for both hands, but the right hand, the thumb is number 1, index finger is 2, middle finger is 3, ring finger is 4, and then pinky is number 5. For the left hand, thumb is number 1, index is 2, middle is 3, ring is 4, pinky is 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a simple exercise. I'll show you the right hand, I'll show you the left hand, and we're just looping it. Again, this is more about building coordination on a beginner level. So what we're going to do for the right hand is we're going to start with our thumb on C, 2 finger goes to D, 3rd finger goes to E, 4th finger goes to F, 5th finger goes to G. Then we're going to go back down, 4th finger for F, 3rd finger for E, 2 finger for D, then thumb goes to C, and then we go right back up, 2 finger for D, 3 on E, 4 on F, 5 on G, 4 on, and then we're just going to go back down. So ultimately, the pattern that we're going to be playing for the right hand is going to be as follows. And you can go loop this as many times as you want. And just keep in mind that I'm keeping my fingers nice and curved. I'm not flattening my fingers. I'm just keeping my fingertips nice and comfortably placed on the keys. And my fingertips are the only parts of my hands touching the keys. So with the right hand, the way that this works is that exercise is going to start with its 1 finger. The left hand's going to play the exact same thing. However, because the left hand is the opposite or the mirror image of the right hand, the left hand's going to actually start with its 5th finger on G, and it's going to play an octave lower. So here we have middle C, which is closest to the middle of the piano. The right hand's going to start here. The left hand's going to start on the very next C under middle C. So it'll be 5th finger on C, 4th finger on D, 3rd finger on E, 2 finger, index finger on F, and then the thumb is going to play the top note, which is G. Then you go back down, 2 finger for F, 3rd finger plays E, 4th finger plays D, and then 5th finger plays C, and then you'll just loop it back up. I show you how to play both hands, I want to bring to your attention, I have a free piano in 3 steps video for complete beginners in the description box. If you want to access that video, click the link in the description box after this video is over to access my free video. So here, I'm going to show you how to play both hands together. And this is where the coordination comes in. What you're going to do is you're going to keep each of your fingers for each note staying in time with each other. What I mean by that is if the right hand plays a particular note, the left hand's going to play that same note at the same time. And what makes this coordination interesting is because in most cases, each hand is going to be using a different finger for the same note. So I'm gonna walk you through this. So as at the same time that the right hand is going to play C with its one finger, the left hand is going to play C with its fifth finger. Then when we go to D, we're going to use our right hand 2 finger and our left hand 4th finger. And then for E, both hands are going to use its 3rd finger. For F, the right hand is going to play its 4th finger, the left hand is going to play its 2 finger. For G, the right hand is going to play pinky, the left hand is going to play thumb. Going back down, we're going to go to F, right hand 4th finger, left hand 2 finger. For E, we're going to have both 3rd fingers for each hand. For D, we're going to use our right hand 2 finger, our left hand 4th finger. For C, we're going to use our right hand thumb and our left hand pinky. And we're going to just loop that same exact pattern. We're going to start slow. And if you have to go slower than that, that's perfectly fine. This is not about speed. This is about you getting comfortable with coordination. So start at a speed where you're able to play this pattern comfortably. And if you do feel comfortable with it, then feel free to speed it up a little bit. So what you want to do is while you're practicing for building coordination, you want to spend maybe about 5 or so minutes doing this particular exercise. I will have some exercises in the future, some other things you can work on, but you want to spend about maybe 5 or 10 minutes just doing this very simple warm-up, because it is more of like a warm-up, but it also helps with building coordination. And you also want to spend another maybe 10 or so minutes working on a song of your choice that has both the right and left hand in it. I have a video in the description box where you can practice the Bruno Mars Silk Sonic song, Leave the Door Open, where I do go over both hands. If you want to do that, you can start with that song, spend maybe about 10 or 15 minutes on it. And speaking of tools, I did mention I was going to talk about a particular tool that you can use to help you manage your practice time. I have a PDF, a free PDF. It's called the Practice in Less Time It Takes to Cook Blueprint. I put this together from scratch. There's a lot of resources in here. It tells you, or it shows you how to basically plan out your day, block out your time. It goes over notes on best practices for practicing, how to manage your current schedule. But in the very back, it shows you how to use my ultimate weekly practice planner. So as you're working on your coordination and working on your song, you can put in a log of the time that you want to practice, what you're going to do for warm-ups, what you're going to do for your songs, and it has it for each of the days of the week. You can write your goals here. You can also write here, you can't really see it, the designated practice times for each day. So let's say if you want, for each day of the week, you want to take a time out of the day to practice, you can just write that down here. And you can also map out or write down your progress here. This PDF is available to you when you sign up for that 3-step video that I mentioned earlier in the video. When you sign up for that, I will send you not just a video, but I will also send you a free copy of this PDF to your email. So make sure that you look for your email once you sign up for that 3-step video. This will be included in there at no extra cost. And in a future video, I'm going to show you how to overcome if you have a song that you're working on and if you're getting stuck at a particular part of the song, even if you're a beginner and if you're going to get to a point where you're working on a song and you're getting this one part that you just can't get over, I'm going to show you in a future video how to overcome those difficult parts of the song. It's a practice technique I'm going to show you that works for pretty much any situation that you find yourself in. If that video is already published by the time you see this video, I will put it in the end screen here. That way you can just jump right to that video and check that video out. So if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, turn the notifications on, like, comment, and share. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to help you there. So thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.